In today's episode, you're going to get to know Lua, who's a creative director for my YouTube channel. She's just started a new segment called Kicking It with Lua. Lua is originally from Brazil, so in this episode, we're going to take a journey with her all the way to the other side of the world and learn about the Brazilian culture.
For me, dancing is like the language of your soul. So it's definitely where I most feel comfortable is when I'm dancing.
You guys are also going to find out how Lua was the Brazilian Cup champion in karate and her passion for football, or as she likes to call it, football. So stay tuned and see if I can beat a Brazilian in FIFA.
Oi, tudo bom? My name is Lua and today I'm on Press Play hanging out with Rush.
Let's go, Rush! Today's guest is Lua from Kicking It with Lua. Favorite anime character? Itachi Uchiha. Favorite Aussie artist? Kite. What's up, guys? Welcome to Press Play. I'm your host, Rush. Now today, we have a very special guest on the show, the most famous Brazilian girl I know, Lua.
Oi!
Now, Lua's just started a new segment on my YouTube channel called Kicking It with Lua, where she is going to be talking about shoes. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. Well, let's get into it. We've got a lot on the line here today. If Lua loses, she's going to be eating a lot of Vegemite.
And what about if you lose?
If I lose, I'm going to eat some Brazilian food, which I absolutely love. So it's
Okay.
it's a win-win.
Okay.
All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, here we go. I'm Bahia, the team with the ball right now. Who you got, Lua?
I am Atlético Mineiro. It's a team from Minas Gerais, where my dad was from.
Now, as Lua's from Brazil, I thought it'd be a great way for you guys to, number one, learn a little bit more about Lua, but also learn some more about Brazil. So, shout out to all the Brazilians tuning in. Eu falo pouco de português.
Oh, meu Deus.
You guys will see that my Portuguese is amazing.
Yeah.
But anyway, Lua, firstly, where in Brazil are you from?
I'm from Espírito Santo, is southeast of Brazil. Not many people know, but like it's close to Rio de Janeiro.
Is it a city, a town? What's it like?
Espírito Santo is a state, but I'm from Serra, Jacaraípe. When my mom was like younger, so there used to be a fish village. It's still a fish village, but like now it's way bigger than before.
Okay, so you're from like a pretty small place. Yeah.
Like pretty small place.
And so you're from a fish village. I'm assuming it's like a beach culture and lots of warm weather.
Yeah, the weather's perfect. Like 20 degrees for us is cold, like really cold.
And now you're in Melbourne. How are you coping? Like we're getting into winter now. Are you adjusting to the Melbourne weather in that sense?
I don't think I will never adjust to the Melbourne weather, to be honest. Like, I love the city. I love the culture here. For me, it's the best city in Australia. I used to live in Gold Coast. Hi, Gold Coast friends. I love you guys. Like, Melbourne is, like, different. Just the weather, like, for me, it's pretty tough because, like, sports... Oh, no! Oh. No, I wasn't ready for that. Okay. Can you stop making me questions?
I just gotta let you guys know, Lua's been talking so much trash before this game that I literally had no chance of winning. So the fact
This
that
was lucky. You were not even paying attention. I don't know what happened here.
this is a great way to win the game. Ask her lots of tricky questions. She's focused on answering, and it's 1-0.
Wait, it's just like the first 15 minutes.
I'm loving this. Before you came to Australia, while you're in Brazil, like what were you doing back home?
Porra.
As you'll see, Lua's really competitive when it comes to soccer.
I'm not. I used to study biology. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Smart girl.
Not just a pretty face.
Oh, here we go.
Oh!
Ooh. No, that wasn't a goal. Okay. Do you call it soccer or football? Football.
Or call football.
Okay. Football is huge in Brazil, but you were actually big in another sport.
Yeah.
You want to tell us about that? Karate.
So yeah, I used to practice karate for like 10 years of my life. Growing up, helped me about self-discipline and just about friendship as well, you know.
Okay, look, you've been way too humble here, Lua. She says she did karate for 10 years and she's playing it down, but you are actually the Brazilian national karate champion.
I was the Brazilian champion for, I don't remember the exact year, I think it was 2014. And they stayed champion for a few years.
Wow. Okay, so if I win this game, I might get a beating off camera. Oh. So, okay, on the karate subject, have you actually had to use karate outside of the...
I think I'm gonna skip this question. I don't want to talk about subject right now.
I mean, look, you know, a lot of people have the belief that Brazil is quite dangerous. I mean, I've been there 2 times. I never had any problems. Gringo. Obviously, there are places that can get pretty dangerous.
It's a dangerous country, you know. Like it's not like here in Australia that you can just walk in the street holding your phone and like ha 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 ha. No, it's dangerous, but it's not like many people think it is, you know. You just need to be careful and really understand where you are.
It's half time. I'm up 1-0. It's not looking good for you, Laura.
No, wait a second. I'll get there, okay.
We actually practiced on Friday before we finished up last week.
And yeah, I won the match. Just to let you know.
The people are seeing this right now. This is what's going down.
Yeah, but wait, we are still halfway through.
You come from pretty humble beginnings, and you've told me about this story, which I found really fascinating, about the ironing board. Tell the people about the ironing board story.
Just a second.
Nah, you're not gonna get that.
When I was studying for the university exams, I used to study like during the night, you know, and I didn't have a study table, and I asked my mom to buy me a study desk, you know, and we were having like a pretty like financial tough time at the moment, and she was like, okay, I will try to buy one for you. I don't know, like I can't afford it right now, but as soon as I can, I will. And then when I came back home the next day from school, she set up a ironing board for me with my books, and she left a letter saying, daughter, I'm sorry, I can't buy you a study desk right now, but I hope this can help you from now, and as soon as I make that extra money, I'll buy you one. And for me, just so special and beautiful, you know, to see. Because, like, my family, we never had... we were not very affectionate, you know, so we just don't know how to show love and being very loving. And for me, that was her way of saying that she cares about me and she loves me. So really meant a lot to me that moment.
As we're playing FIFA, let's talk about Brazilian soccer. Oh, Brazilian football culture.
What happened?
Offside, I think. Okay, yeah, you got a penalty.
No,
So, what is the football culture like in Brazil? Because I was fortunate enough to go to a game, but say for the gringos, Australians, and other people at home who are listening, what is the culture like in Brazil when it comes to soccer?
Right now, our president is Bolsonaro, and we are going through really tough times in the country, and soccer is that thing that brings everyone together, you know, that brings us joy and a pleasure to enjoy a moment with the community.
And who's your team when it comes to soccer?
Well, my team is Flamengo. Yeah, the best team. Yeah.
I actually got this in Rio de Janeiro. I went to one game while I was there, and it was absolutely incredible. It was honestly one of the best experiences I've had in my life.
Yeah, you went to, was Flamengo and Botafogo?
Yeah, semi-final.
Semi-final, yeah. I remember this game very clearly. Like, Brazil was like stopped to watch this game.
And does that happen often? Like the whole country will stop and watch a game?
Yeah. We had a really massive game against Flamengo against Fluminense, and the whole country was just going crazy.
Ela loco.
Ai, meu Deus, ok.
Okay, here we go. You better step your game up. Like you're about to lose.
It's because it's really tough, you know. Like you were asking me those questions, and I need to think, and not only think, it needs to be in another language, you know. It's tough, man. It's too much going on at once. Sorry.
And speaking of soccer players, oh, guess who won?
What? Can we have a rematch?
Desculpa.
Jeez, no, yeah, because it's difficult, man. I can't only do one thing at once, you know. Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Well, who's your all-time favorite soccer player?
I love Ronaldinho, like he's the GOAT, but when it comes to personality, like their personality outside the field, like Adriano, he's like the best. He's the best, yeah.
Now, one thing that you've educated me about, which I wasn't too familiar when it came to Brazilian football, was you guys have another famous style called altinha. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
So tell me about altinha.
So altinha, yeah, it's a collaborative game. It's not like about being competitive. It's about having fun with your friends. So we usually play at the beach, you know, right next to the ocean. And you need to throw the ball to your mates, right? And the main idea is just keeping the ball no alto, like high. You can use your hands, it's just your head, shoulders, knees, and feet. If you go to any beach in Brazil, you're gonna just see balls flying over, like it's crazy. I think you've seen that, right?
Yeah, I saw in Brazil, yeah. Now, one word that I think is the most beautiful word in Portuguese from Brazil is saudades.
Yeah.
And well, firstly, why don't you explain what saudades is and what you miss the most about Brazil?
Okay, that's a good question. Yeah, saudade is a word that you only find on Portuguese dictionary, and it means it's the same of missing something, but it's not, you don't only miss things that you know or you already experience, you know. You can miss like people, you can miss food, you can miss feelings, or you can miss just something that you wanna do but you are not able to do right now. So it's a really strong word and we use it a lot, and there is one song that really translates the meaning of saudade. That is Chega de Saudade, João Gilberto. You know that I always sing the song, yeah. And what I miss the most, I think, yeah, is definitely my country. And it's just like the energy, you know, the Brazilian energy and how happy we are having pretty much nothing, you know. From nothing, we just create so many amazing things. And just our energy, our happiness, yeah.
Now, one thing that Brazil is famous for is the dancing. And you are someone that is not only incredible at dancing. What is your favorite dance style? Because in Brazil there's so much culture in Brazil and there's so many different dance styles. What is your favorite dance style?
I wouldn't dare say my favorite, like, no, definitely not. I have a few, and as you said, we have so much culture, so much to see and to experience that, like, I would say the top three. Baile funk, samba, and forró. Ooh. And axé, okay, top four. And axé. Dancing is really part of our culture, and growing up is the way that you express yourself, you know. Is for me, dancing is like the language of your soul. So it's definitely where I most feel comfortable is when I'm dancing.
I'm going to ask Laura a few quick questions. Your favorite thing about Brazil?
Everything about Brazil, the culture, it's still, it needs to be something more. It's
Okay.
hard.
Your favorite food in Brazil?
Muqueca. Muqueca capixaba, not baiana, because the real muqueca is capixaba. Yeah.
Favorite place in Brazil?
Itaúnas, Espírito Santo.
This is an important question. Havaianas or Jordans?
Baianas, of course. Jordans?
Favorite musician from Brazil?
Right now, I would say Lineker.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you guys should check her music out. It's beautiful. Yeah.
And favorite artist in terms of like from Brazil, like visual artist, painter, film director?
Lázaro Ramos. He's like an actor, a film director, he's a writer, and he's a very cool political activist as well. And for me, he's someone that he's very inspiring. I really look up to him. Yeah.
Now the most important question for today, your favorite YouTube show, YouTube show.
It's James Rush. Yeah. Subscribe and like it.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed our segment with Lua. Make sure you check her out on Instagram. What's your handle?
Luara Brandão.
And she just joined TikTok.
Yeah.
What's your TikTok handle?
I forgot.
We'll put it here.
Yeah, we'll put it here. Yeah, I just joined like a few minutes ago, guys. Go there, give me a like, and follow me.
And make sure you keep an eye out for Lua's segment on the YouTube channel, Kicking It with Lua.
Yes.